What's up, you guys? It's Steve here, and I've got some stimulus deadlines and updates to get you caught up on as we're hearing about new rounds of stimulus, deadlines for applying for stimulus and stimulus checks coming your way. I'm going to get you caught up on the latest. This is your stimulus check update. Now, as you guys know, there's not just the federal level checks. Now, we are waiting to see if Congress is going to be passing a fourth federal level stimulus check. They had promised during the Biden administration campaign run that there was going to be a $2,000 stimulus check coming out. And we had heard that during the Georgia Senate runoff elections, if Democrats won, that they were going to send out another check. Now, we did not see that promise fulfilled. We have a lot of unfulfilled promises from the Democrats in Congress. However, we're hearing that these are going to be coming to fruition here very soon, and they'll likely be taking place right around the midterm elections. And we heard the first executive order to come out for stimulus provisions was going to be wiping out $10,000 of student loan debt. Now, we've seen that come to pass. However, as I mentioned to you in previous videos, it is being challenged. But we're now hearing a lot of talk this weekend from the president on Social Security. We're also hearing about child tax credits, and we're hearing Democrats saying all of these are going to be coming back. And the number one top provision, the most popular, which is going to be very important during elections, we're hearing is stimulus checks. Fourth federal level stimulus checks to everybody in the nation. Now, we will see, you guys. I will keep you up to date. But regardless of whether that passes or not, I'm going to make sure that you know about everything, because there are states, cities, counties that are sending out stimulus checks all the time. And that is because there is a surplus of funds available, literally hundreds of billions of dollars across the nation. And we're getting word of new ones coming out all the time. And even if you miss the window of opportunity, a lot of times, we've seen this several times, there's more funding coming their way, and they'll send out another round to people that are ready to apply. So that is why I'm keeping you up to date on all of these. And as you know, there is nothing anywhere where you can have access to every single stimulus check in the nation except for what I'm creating right now, which is the relief roadmap. It's amazing to me that the politicians at Congress have not made this more simpler and easier for people to receive. You would think that after all the promises of stimulus checks, that they would try to make it easier for people that are hurting to get help. Well, you guys, I haven't seen anything like that, so I just figured, you know what, we're just going to do this. For my viewing community, you are going to know about everything. You're not going to miss out on anything, even if there's not anything available to you right now. I'm going to make sure that you know, and when things pop up, we're going to be adding it to the list. Again, that's at www.reliefroadmap.com. I've literally poured in hours. There have been sleepless nights for the past several months, just assembling all of this, researching hours and hours, sometimes for just one program, putting it all into one easy to access place so you can just click a button, go right to the application form, go to the website, find out if you're eligible, when they're receiving applications, what is the time frame, how will you get the money, all of this simplified in one place for you. And I have just poured in so much time, so much money. I've had to learn new programs and websites and all of these things. It's just absolutely ridiculous what has gone into this. We've had to hire people, but you guys, it's coming together. And I need to let you know, for the almost 10,000 people now that have signed up saying, hey, I want access to this, I need to know, because my local government officials aren't telling me. I'm going to have it ready for you here very soon. It should be sometime this week. We're going to be able to launch. I've got all the programs uploaded, a ton of stuff ready, just working out all the technical stuff with the website. So you guys, waiting for the relief roadmap. And if you haven't added your email, do so right away, www.reliefroadmap.com. Add your email to the wait list. Going to be coming here very soon. I'm very excited. I think this is going to be a massive blessing to so many people that are hurting. This is going to be coming your way here very soon. And I'll keep you up to date on everything coming out, you guys, through that website. You're going to have a ton of huge benefits. I'm really excited for this, you guys. So that's going to be on the way. But now let's dive into some of the articles that have just come out in the past few days on some deadlines and things that you need to know and new rounds of stimulus. Now, before we dive in, do me a quick favor. If you appreciate the updates, keeping you up to speed on everything. Stimulus, Congress, the economy, what's taking place. Don't forget, smash that like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. Thank you so much. Also, leave your comments, share this out. If you want to stay up to date, it's totally free. Why not? Come join the Ram fam. All All you got to do is hit the subscribe button, turn on that notification bell. Any specific questions for me, shoot them to me in the DM on Instagram at SteveRam3. Consider joining my second channel, Steve Ram Finance, to learn about growing wealth and personal finance. And with that being said, you guys, let's dive into these articles and get you caught up on the latest on stimulus checks. All right, so first up, link in the description below to this first article that says time to act. Families have just days to apply for up to $750 in direct payments in October. See if you need to act to avoid any delays. So, as I mentioned, in many cases, you need to apply. This just came out today. Now, this article says that hundreds of thousands of households, they can get up to $750 in direct payments in October, but the deadline to apply is August 31st. You have just 2 days. The current budget plan in Rhode Island includes the rebates for eligible families. Now, households can get $250 for each qualifying child. The maximum is 3 children, totaling $750. Nearly 115,000 families across Rhode Island are expected to benefit. Governor Daniel McKee has previously said supporting parents and children is a critical way to keep our economy growing. Now, who's going to be eligible? Well, to receive the rebate, an eligible Rhode Island taxpayer must meet all of the following. It says, filed their Rhode Island 2021 personal income tax returns as either single, married, filing separately, head of household, qualifying widow or widower with a federal adjusted gross income of $100,000 or less, or married filing jointly with $200,000 or less. Filed before August 31st of 2022. So you're hearing it right now. You have 2 days. If they have filed an extension, file before the extended filing due date of October 17th. Have a qualifying child dependent 18 years of age or under as of December 31st of 2021. And when will you receive this rebate? So very important. When can you expect to get this money? Well, for those filing an original or amended filing by Wednesday, August 31st, your rebate will be issued starting October of 2022. So you can expect to see this payment in October. Now, there is no need to apply for the rebate. Instead, all that is needed is a Rhode Island personal income tax return for 2021. So file your taxes, get it done, make sure that all of this is taken care of. That means that eligible households have less than a week to claim this. For those filing by October 17th, the extended filing deadline, your rebate will be issued starting December of 2022. So that is going on in Rhode Island, you guys. I hope that you get that. I hope that you've done all your filing, that this is your 2-day warning to make sure that you get that taken care of so you can get that benefit. Now, here's another one for you guys. Take a look at this. Surprise direct payments of $500 is going to be sent to Americans thanks to $600,000 pot. Are you eligible? Now, this one says, more than 1,000 Americans have been issued relief payments worth $500 to help them deal with high costs. The latest data reveal that the Labor Department has shown that the inflation rate has pegged at 8.5%, and inflation is at a 41-year high. Now, jumping down, who got this money of $500 payments? It says this was Right Pat Credit Union, which sent a one-time payment to 1,200 employees. It happened thanks to a $600,000 investment made by the Ohio-based nonprofit organization. So you guys, all the time, there's new funds that are just being distributed out, going to different groups, cities, states, counties, organizations, where people are getting direct assistance payments, benefits like this. And I will keep you guys up to date because, as I mentioned, in many cases, you have to apply. They don't know who's eligible. And here's another one, you guys, of new funding, a new round of $1,400 checks. Take a look. Iowa City compromises with Johnson County to fund remaining 319 direct assistance applicants. This just a few days ago. Iowa City and Johnson County have agreed to give 319 eligible applicants $1,400 relief payments after they were left out of the initial round of checks sent through the county's direct assistance program. That means 2,238 residents will receive a relief check costing $3.1 million. The 319 who were left out of the first round will be funded by Johnson County's money under an agreement in which Iowa City will pay for 319 of its residents that the county already funded. So you guys, as I mentioned to you, we're seeing several instances where people aren't being a part of a program, but then they'll still apply, or they'll apply afterwards, and then they will get funded as there's another round of money that comes. And I actually remember this with Sacramento, California. They had the DIPS program 1.0, and a lot of people said it's over, like I'm not eligible for it. Well, There's a DIPS 2.0, and we've gotten word there's going to be a 3 and a 4 and a 5. They're going to continue this through the year 2025, and they're planning to fund so many more people with this program. So just because a program has expired or come to an end, keep an eye out. Keep it on your list, because we're hearing that a lot of these programs, more funding starts rolling in and more people start receiving money. But you got to know about it. And you guys, I will make sure that you know about everything. But that is the latest on stimulus checks. And like I said, www.reliefroadmap.com. If you haven't added your email, please do so right away. I'm going to get you guys the comprehensive list of all checks across the nation on every level, states, cities, counties, so you don't miss out on anything. But with that being said, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. Everything is linked down below, so you can take a look at it for yourself. If you made it this far and you haven't already, don't forget, smash that like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. Thank you so much. Leave your comments. Share this out. If you want to stay up to date, it's totally free. Why not? Come join the Ram fam. Just hit the subscribe button. Turn on that notification bell. Any specific questions for me, shoot them to me in the DM on Instagram at SteveRam3. Consider joining my second channel, Steve Ram Finance, to learn about growing wealth and personal finance. And with that being said, you guys, like I said, thank you so much for joining me. I will catch you in the next one. Take care. God bless. This is Steve.